All right, my buddy from Georgia, Brandon, sent me this eBay purchase here. Brand new, purchased off eBay. Said it was set up for 2.5 watts, the swing kit, so that it could drive an amplifier. Peak tuned, put the blue LED in the channel, blue in the meter, and the meter doesn't dim. His buddy was saying that he could hardly make him out in the truck. Said he was coming through all garbled and muffled and mumbo-jumboed.
Halo 1, 2, check, audio 1, 2. Let's see what's going on with this radio. Why did he sound all mumble-jumble?
Holy cow. 50 hertz off. 50 hertz high, dude. Well, that answers my question right there. Either the limiter's cut or the AMC's cranked wide open. I see this all the time. It's just the way it goes, you know. These guys just pump these radios out and they get top dollar for them, and you're pretty much just getting blown out audio. And this thing does not look like it's keying 2.5 watts. 10 watt scale, she's keying 4 watts.
Oh, audio, check.
Let's see what she's swinging on the peak, 50 watt scale.
Audio 1, 2. Audio 1, 2. Check.
It's about what I get out of them clean, so. Alright, well, we'll crack the covers off of this thing and see what's going on inside. We'll get her back on frequency, clean it up, go through the receiver alignment. I'm not sure if I can do much here for this. I think I may have a blue filter over there, and that'll kind of quiet that down a little bit. And then I'll see if I can put a little resistance on the meter here so that that dims out. It's got the echo board on the Delta tune, and I think what we're also going to do for you is put variable power on the SWR cal here. The SWR cal will still work as it should, and it'll also be a variable power knob, so it'll have 2 functions here. All right, brother. 577 Jersey. We'll be back with this blown out eBay Cobra 29. Alright, here we got the covers off it. It's got the BB3 Echo. I don't really like where the cord is wrapped down underneath that screw there, but I guess that's okay. And then back here he's got the poor man's swing kit. It's got the cap on the top here, 100 ohm resistor on the bottom. Should be seeing a little bit less of a dead key than it's showing for. But to get 2.5, you just got to add more resistance. But we're going to take all that out of there, and we'll put variable power, like I said, on the SWR. Power for the echo board's going straight to the power plug here. So when you turn the radio off, there's still power going to the echo board. I usually run that to a switchable location, so when you turn the power of the radio off, power goes off to the echo board. Not a huge deal, but I think it's just a little bit of a better way of doing it. Looks like D11 is still intact down there. So I'm going to check the AMC. That's probably cranked. And L14 slug is whacked all the way out. And for the shielding, he just went straight to a can here with it, which is fine. That'll work. But I think you're better off if you go to the mic shield. I usually go straight to the mic shield. You know, just like the directions recommend. And he's got talk back on here. Yeah, I'll have to check that, but I'm pretty sure it's the channel 9 normal. And it does have a filter in the display here. I'll make this meter so that it lights up a little brighter to match the best I can. And then when you hit dim, the meter should dim also. And we will go through the frequency alignment because she is 50 hertz high, man. I mean, I don't know. Some people just have to get their stuff calibrated, I guess, or maybe they didn't even check it. So I don't know. But all right, looks like you're going to be all right, brother. But we're going to have to straighten out a bunch of stuff, and we'll hopefully be looking a little bit better up there on the scope. Boy, this bench is horrible, isn't it? Look at it. Whoop, whoop. I talk about the Cobra 29 Chinese boards being all whoopy. 577's bench is all whoopy. This has got to be the worst looking bench in the CB community hobby, huh? As long as you know what you're looking at and your test equipment's calibrated and you know how to use it, that's all that matters. The rest of it's just cosmetic, right? All right, man, we'll be back. All right, Mr. Brandon. Yeah, the talkback is actually on the CBPA. I figured that out after I made my last video clip. We got the trimmer in for the calibration for the SWR. We have your variable power on SWR pot. The AMC was cranked all the way up. We got the power wire from the Echo board where I put it on a switchable source. And we went through, peaked and tuned the transmit section. We haven't gotten to the receiver section yet.
And boy, oh boy, what a difference, man. A 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 77 New Jersey. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 77 New Jersey. It's amazing. You just get the frequency dialed in, AMC dialed in, a proper peak and tune, and yeah, this microphone makes a little noise because it's my bench. When I shake it around, it makes a little noise. The cord does inside the housing. Look at that. Look at that. Looking like 5 up there, and we're not completely done yet. I'll get a tone in there in a minute.
See what she's doing for power.
Audio 1, 2, check, check. Audio 1, 2. Audio 1, 2, check, check. Audio 1, 2. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. We should be able to get it up a little more than that in a bit, so we're not finished yet. Clean and mean.
Getting her straightened out for you, brother. That's what it's all about. All right. Got her transmit section finished.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, check, check. Audio 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, check, check. Audio up around 19, close to 20, man.
Let's see what the variable power all the way up is doing. Oh, man. Audio, check, check. Variable power all the way up, 6 watts, dude. That's insane. That's really good on this tight bird slug. Probably show 8 or 9 on 3-maid's bench. Here's the variable roller down, nice and smooth. 0. 1 watt. 2 watts, 3, we'll go from 2. Oh yeah, 1, 2. 2 watts is just past the 2 up there on the SWR scale. Yeah, it's just past the 2. That's right on the 2, just about. So when you get that KL203, see it? It's about 2. And that'll be perfect for running that KL203, man. I'm not used to this camera, guys, I'm sorry. Set that on the number 2 for 2 watts. Up on the upper scale of the meter of the radio, SWR. And it looks like the knob is at about 10:45, 11 o'clock.
And we got that wonderful audio now. Holy smokes. Audio, rip your face, in your face. Crystal clear AM modulation, rip your face off, 577 New Jersey, set it, and don't you forget it. Bumpity bump, check, check. Appreciate the stickers there. CB Lounge 2112, 577 Jersey, and I'm off the key.
Dude, this camera's crazy. Look at this. Look at the stability. And this is the Pixel 6, which is, I think they have the 8 now. So my buddy Jude has the 7, and it's a real wonderful camera. I like this. You can zoom out. When you zoom in, it's not so great. Shut that off. All right, man, we got to get the rest of these radios out of here so we can go explore some mines. We got the mine bag down there ready to go. All the batteries are charged up, Phil. I got my Vienna sausages, my protein drink, my crackers, and I found these extra light knee pads. They're a lot lighter than those other ones that we use. Those Harbor Freight ones over there. Those are beautiful, but they're heavy. These are so light. Trying them on, they work real nice. It's like carrying nothing, dude. And if I can pack a little lighter at my age, I'm better off. All right, man. 577 Jersey. Let's get back to the radio business. Looks like you're going to be in good shape here, Brandon. I just got to work on this meter here, see if I can get it to dim. I want to see if I can get it a little bit brighter on bright. This is, woo, really bright. I want to get this a little brighter, and I want to see it dim a little bit also when we hit the dim. All right, brother? And I think that's going to be it, man. I just got to button up some odds and ends here, and you'll be good to go, man. Bump, bump. Straightened you all out, man. We got rid of that trash mod back here. There's a cap and resistor. What did he have in there? 220. Right in the landfill, man. That's what I say. I couldn't get it clean with that cap and resistor in there. I think Tim from Snake Radio says take the cap out of there and then you can get it clean. I should have probably done that and checked, but just, you know, for shits and giggles. But you wanted variable power anyway. And what's cool about this variable power is this transistor does not get hot at all. With that JP36 cap and resistor mod that we just threw out down there, that resistor gets smoking hot, man. You can't even touch it with your finger. I'll show you guys sometimes. You just put a little spit on your finger and you key up and modulate and you touch it, it's like tss. So heck yeah, brother. Looking good. Clean and mean. Minus 70. Okay, it's showing an S9 there. Get rid of some of that. Should be a little bit more than halfway open. I'm going to go through these receiver cans quick and see how they look. I didn't touch them yet. The receiver seems good though, man. Alright, I really don't know where to put this camera, but I guess it's going to have to be good there. I'm looking up at the scope at that 1K tone from the signal generator. And we're going to go through these cans here and keep a close eye on it. Okay, that one was pretty good. That one was good. Oh, that one was a little bit off. We got some more out of it. And then once we're done doing this, we'll go back and check the noise again. Yeah, so we got a little bit there. And we'll unhook the scope, plug the external again, drop her down. Oh, she's still nice and quiet. Oh yeah. Flickering at like 133 now, 50%. Might have to recalibrate the meter. Nope, S9. Rock solid, brother. Receiver's nice. Alright, so now we will mess around with this meter light for you a little bit. And I'll check the soldering on that channel selector light. And I think we're good, man. We'll wrap this video up. 577 Jersey here with the warped bench. And we'll catch you when we get the covers back on. Bump, bump. The warped calibrated bench. All right, brother, we got your meter to dim now, along with the channel selector. Not really showing up too much on the camera. but I would run it dim, you know. And I actually went in there and I tried to pry that channel selector board off the front here of the window, and it's glued in there, so the board's going to crack if you go trying to pop that off. You can try to heat it up, and you might end up melting the actual device or wires and all kinds of shit. So I don't know, man. People get in there. I that's why I always use hot glue on them, because that way the next guy can just heat up the hot glue and pry it, and then that thing will just slide right out. But it's like, I don't know, crazy glued in there, I guess, or something. So I'm not gonna mess with it. But we got the meter to dim, all straightened out, ready to run with that KL203, brother. Just make sure your SWR is 1.5 or lower out of the back of the radio. You can check it out of the back of the amplifier too, but a lot of times you might get a false reading with the jumpers and depending on how the amp's tuned and whatnot. But I always check out of the back of the radio, or get yourself a nice antenna analyzer and do it that way, because these SWR bridges in these radios are just ballpark. But all right, man. Where the heck is that? You sent the microphone to, yeah, here it is. You said there was a couple broken wires in it. I'll get the microphone wires soldered up for you and get the PTT switch all cleaned up and lubricated, and then you'll be back in business. Brandon, somewhere down there in Georgia, 577 New Jersey. And we got a free ride down here in the basement. How about it? Whoa. Ugh. And I'm hurting myself. Alrighty, yeah, indeed. We got her all done, Mr. Brandon. She's a sexy mama, man. We got her hooked up to my KL203P over here on the 250 watt scale with the, yep, right into the amp here, with 250 watt scale. And this is a hobby meter, so check it out. Oh yeah. He's swinging, oh yeah, putting the 250 in the corner there. Oh yeah. So you're going to see a little bit more on a hobby meter through the antenna and stuff. All right, let's see what she's doing on the bird. Bird is word. Alrighty, we got her set up into the KL over there, coming back through this barrel connector, going into my bench here. Let's see what she's doing. 250 watt slug. Looking at the 250 watt scale on the top. Keying about 25. And now that I got the mic to my face, oh yeah. Audio. Audio 1 2. Audio 1 2. Oh, 1 2 1 2. Doing about 145. Doing about 145 all day long. 577 New Jersey. That's right. And we back quiet. Oh